Hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Toys Veteran. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting. I was running around. It was hectic just now, but I made it. Thank God. Thank you guys for being here. Thilo, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here.
Don't talk to me, man. 15 minutes late. Unexcusable, man. Unexcusable.
Unreal. See what happens when you
next
have
week. I'm going to dip. As if I'm going to somebody else's stream next week, somewhere more professional.
Who the Jetty? Unreal.
I don't know anybody else. All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Oh man, let's see who's in the chat. Actually, before I get started, guys, we have a really fun show. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of announcements. There's a lot of releases. We got a bunch of third-party stuff, so we're gonna get right into it. But first, let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. We have Thule in the house, my friend. Thank you for being here. Guys, Thule just took another spot, so there's 24 spots left in the raffle. So if you want to get in before it fills, because it's getting there. 3 spots taken so far. Thank you, my friend Thule, for taking that spot. So again, if you guys want to get into the raffle, message me and I'll put you right in. Jabel's in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Luis in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. What up? Body swappers. Oh my God, this guy, unreal. Let's see, Thule, Joker J in the house. What's going on? Look, he changed his picture. Look at that. He's trying to get fancy. Romero fancy.
Unbelievable. All matches now. He had Cobra Commander, and his name was Joker J. Now he has Joker with a Joker. It makes sense.
Joker.
It's called branding. It's called branding. I like it.
Fig Man in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Yeah. You don't want to mess with your brand, Dilo. Let's see. Let's see who we have here. We got Bobby in the house. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Bobby. Bobby always. Oh, actually, yeah. He reminded me of something. Thank you, Bobby, for the. He always sends me information. He always sends me news every time that there's something that he knows that I don't know anything about. He'll send it to me. So thank you, my friend. Like, he was the one, which I'm gonna show you guys tonight. He was the one who sent me the Mech Strike, the Marvel Mech Strike picture of the actual cartoon, comic book, which I had no clue about any of that. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it existed. So thank you, my friend, for always sending me that stuff. Also, Thule keeps me updated with what's going on with low stock and wait listed. So thank you also for that, my friend. Guys, I'm not on top of that all the time. Unless you guys send it to me or somebody posts in the group, I won't know about it. So when you guys tell me, I appreciate it, because then, especially if I have a show coming on, I could talk about that. So anytime you guys have information, even if you may think that I know what it is, just tell me anyway, just because there's a chance that I may not know it. Brick in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. What happened?
No, I'm listening to you talk about that. I'm just like, you don't know nothing. You never know nothing. So it's important.
Because I don't research. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking for example, I don't look for I'm not constantly in like Hot Toys group, or whether on Facebook or their website. So whatever I see in the group is what I know. You know what I mean? So if I don't know something that hasn't been posted yet, and you guys know, that's what I mean. Just either post or let me know. It doesn't matter, but I always appreciate it anyway, because it's information that I may or may not. You know what I mean?
It's 100% a compliment there, because whether you know about it or not, from us as collectors, we appreciate you just for getting it. You know what I mean? So like, Fabs never claims to be a genius when it comes to, or an expert, excuse me, to any of these things that we have available to us. But sorry, did I say that out loud?
No, it's like, sorry. It's like wrong word.
wrong word. No. But you can always count on our Fabs over here to always buy it and hold it down. So, like I said, that was a compliment. Much respect on that level.
Yeah, no, I actually, believe it or not, it keeps me, because you guys may think that like I'm on top of everything when it comes to releases, and I am not at all. I'm always busy and whatever. Like I said, if I don't see it posted, I don't know about it. So when you guys message me directly and send me stuff, I love it, because I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't even know about this. So I encourage you guys to keep doing that if you're already doing it. Hit that like button, says Tuli. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Joker J. All right, guys. So right into it. This thing is beautiful. Already a lot of unhappiness about it, but you're gonna have to suck it up. So here it is. We got this Mech Strike. Apparently, it looks like Hot Toys is getting into. It's not a Transformer, but it is a Transformer, not branded Transformer. Obviously the old Marvel figures, and this is what I was sent by Bobby. So this is where this line is coming from. This is actually, again, a comic book. I had no idea that it was a thing. I didn't know that this was going on. I didn't know anything about this. So this is what Bobby sent me. Again, thank you, Bobby. So apparently, as you can see, these are a thing. Okay, so this is a storyline. Yeah, this is a storyline. Apparently, again, I knew nothing about this. You have Iron Man. Here's the Black Panther that we're getting. You got the Hulk. You got Spider-Man, Captain America, Black Widow. It looks like a male figure, at least. I don't know. This looks like Captain Marvel, and this is I have no idea who this is. If anybody knows who this is over here, I can't really tell, and I don't really know what logo this is here. So if anybody knows, let me know. So I don't know, Dilo, if you know anything about. Have you heard about this? Do you know about this? Oh yeah, there you go. Jable says Thor, so it is Thor. I just saw the helmet. Thank you, my friend. So tell me what you think of this if you've known about this.
Well, I mean, I would be lying if I told you I knew about this before the Black Panther release. When I first saw the figure, I was like, WTF, what the heck is this? Right? That was my first reaction. Like, I don't know. Instantly my head said, what the hell is this? Hot Toys is losing their mind.
Wait, your first reaction. That was your first reaction.
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of was, honestly. Yeah, let's go with that. That was my reaction. Because when I saw, I gotta stop thinking so negative, man, because my first reaction was exactly something like that. Like, Hot Toys is losing their mind. Where's Wanda? I mean, everything you can think of. I was thinking, like, why this there? But years of doing this and years of getting an Iron Man style figure when I didn't ask for one, when no one asked for one, I'm kind of used to it at this point, right? So, I know it's up your alley and it's cool and stuff like that. And I think having like a day or two to react to this and not go on live immediately after seeing this, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I probably would have trashed this thing. But truth be told, it's pretty unique. It's something different with a twist of something we know. I got to give them credit for the design and the engineering aspect of it there, because it is something very, very new. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this, that, and the other. It is something very new, but it's also very niche. It's something that I'm not sure if it's going to be for everybody. I most certainly know it's going to be for those Iron Man lovers, like I mentioned a second ago there. That's, Iron Man, I think you guys can safely say, even though Tony Stark is no longer with us anymore, Iron Man always will. And I think that's what you can expect from this one here. I think they look cool, but I mean, for me, they really feel so much more Transformers than what they say they are there. I mean, they might as well call this line Avengers, please don't sue us. You know what I mean? It's so obviously a Transformer, but we can't call them Transformers. Okay. But I did some research. I did some digging. I mean, apparently you can watch some very short episodes on YouTube if you really wanted to get into it. It's a different vibe for Marvel that I'm used to there. But I mean, what about you, Fabs? I'm rambling on here, just trying to figure out how to say as many nice things as I possibly can without trashing, because they are cool looking. I will say that. Am I interested? No, I'm not. But I'm curious for you. You're an Iron Man lover. You're an unapologetic Iron Man lover.
Oh my God! You
want this, don't you?
Well, when I saw
you want
this,
2 of these for each side.
For each side.
I already know you.
I saw this and I thought it was the Black Panther and like a mascot. So I was like, "There's no way! Like, this is awesome!" Really? And then I saw that it was the same thing, and I was like, "Wait a minute!" I was like, "They're making Transformers." And I don't know if you guys know this, but Hot Toys made an Optimus Prime. They made a Starscream version and then Megatron version. Okay. The Megatron version was a Asia release only, I believe. It was not in the US at all. But again, it didn't transform. It was a transformer of Optimus Prime, didn't transform at all. So the fact that they're making this, and look at the height difference. This is your standard Black Panther. Look at this thing. That's another like 2 inches up top, right?
That's Iron Man size for sure.
Right, exactly. So it's a tall figure. It's a die-cast body figure, an Iron Man die-cast body figure. It's, to me, this thing is beautiful. I love the way it look. And one thing that came to my mind, because I own a ton of the Play Arts K figures, and this is the first thing that came to my mind. It was Play Arts K. Right off the bat, I was like, wow. I was like, why does that look so similar to that figure? But let me tell you guys something. This thing, it's not going to be, it's going to be your armorized Deadpool. This is going to be your Venomized Iron Man. You know what I mean? This is going to be that type of figure. This is not going to be your mainstream anything by any means. This is going to be for the people who like those random lines, those those not mainstream figures. This to me is beautiful. And I was telling the guys, I really want to, specifically of this. We don't obviously, we don't know what the other ones are gonna transform into yet. So we don't know what that's gonna be like, but I would like to get one for obviously displayed as a Panther. And then one as him. I don't think money-wise that's gonna be realistic because they're really expensive. It was 500 and about either 519 or 517 when it's all said and done, taxes, shipping, all that stuff. Am I going to get two eventually? Absolutely, but I don't think I'm going to be paying retail for both. It's not even, I am not doing that. What do you think of the price, Dilo?
Well, I mean, this is in that in-between mark where it's a unique one, because how do you price something like this one? We've never got anything like this before. I mean, diecast can range anywhere between $350 to almost $500, right? This one, totally different engineering. The transform, part of it does make you wonder, if the price, where do you price something like this? But I think for an entry level price, I think this is right where it should be. I think it warrants that kind of price there. Now, of course, do you expect this to sell out? Absolutely not. This is definitely something that, maybe you can get that second one for a little bit of discount, Fabs, if you hold off and catch time.
Exactly.
Right. But
overall,
that's the problem.
I think the problem is the wait, having to wait for them to lower the price. That's what kills me, because I want it right now. So that's why I'm always in a rush.
It's never easy. I mean, again, first world problems with GFabs. I'm not crying for you. You're going to have at least one in your possession while you wait for your second one to be discounted. Like, I'm not sorry, bro. I'm not going to, oh man, I can relate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get you, bro. But
I can relate.
But yeah, sorry. You lost me there very quickly. I was sympathized for like a second. Then I realized I'm still talking to you. I was like, oh no, sorry. You can't get your second one yet. But all the same, I think price range, it falls right in line with your typical Iron Man pricing, so no shocker there. Heck, depending on the quality of how this turns out, I mean, that might be a bargain. So who knows how to price this there? But I think to get people, potentially invested in this here and hook them, and then eventually announce a few more, I think that's a good starting price.
Well, I'm looking at it this way: with an Iron Man, you pay about the same exact price, and that's it. You get a figure with a swappable head sculpt, and that's it. With this, you're getting two figures for the price of one diecast figure. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at it in a positive light, because it's the first time we're getting two figures out of one. If you don't want to display them like this, guess what? You have this way, and you can have them all as the animal, whatever they turn into. I don't know if they're all going to be animals, because again, I don't know anything about that line, but that would be cool if they did. Because you could have the entire, it would be like having what was it? Voltron with the Cougars and so you could have a display of just, whatever they turn into, or the actual figures. that's why I want the two of them, because it's gonna be tricky, and it's not gonna be easy for me to just look at them and be like, God, I really want that other look too at the same time. But we'll see what happens. The Thor fake news. Look, this guy. Yeah, did you guys hear what's happening in New York City right now? Well, not right now. It happened today, but Donald Trump is he's getting arraigned, I believe, in the city. He's in court today. The city was a mess.
It's a stormy day for Trump.
Yep. Stormy indeed. Truly, this could be a trial. That's another. It's funny you just mentioned that. I have a feeling that I don't know if they're testing out the line for Transformers, but that would be amazing. You know what I mean? They're testing it out with these to see if they're getting into the actual Transformer, Rise of the Beast line. But I don't think Hot Toys needs to do that. You know what I mean? If they're doing this already, they know how to make a Transformer. You know what I mean?
Like, doesn't 3-0 have the license though? I'm confused. Like,
no,
I mean,
don't they officially? But I'm saying, remember that, like I just said, remember that Hot Toys had the Transformer license for Optimus.
Yeah.
Right. So, but that was it. It was only Optimus. So I don't know if that means that they still have it, the Transformer, or is it just for Optimus, or are they going to have to, acquire the license again? We don't, I have no idea. What I'm saying,
I imagine it expired. That's why 3-0 has it.
I believe it. I believe it too. That's been a long time. Exactly. So what Tuli's saying is, they're probably using this as a trial run, but again, I don't think so. Look how good this looks already. I don't think they're practicing on this. You know what I mean? So if they get into Transformers, it's going to be a really, really good line. A really good line. Especially that gorilla, the gorilla Transformer. Oh my God. What was it? What's that called? I don't know the name.
Optimus Primal.
Optimus Primal. I know it was Optimus. But that cartoon was a lot of fun too. Watching that was
a great show. I love that one too. Yeah. That was my favorite Transformers growing up.
I like the animals a lot too. And the video game, I don't know if you played, was it PlayStation 1 or 2? They had the video game. Oh my God, it was so, it was like, it was crappy, but it was fun. You know what I mean? It was like the what do you call it? The way it looked, horrible. It was all like squared and choppy. It was all weird. Joker J, he wants some
We're getting on an early run with some watermelon, huh? What's that, like the second or third one already today?
Yeah, no, they're because it's hot out. That's why they're thirsty. Deep cut. Yeah, today was like 60-something degrees by me. It was beautiful.
Nice.
CeeLo call this line out of ideas.
Maybe.
Dude, this thing, yeah, exactly. The engineer to deliver before transform. Yep, exactly. This thing's that's what I'm saying. People are going to miss out on this just because, they're not into stuff like this. They don't like this stuff. But this is going to be, I have a feeling that this line is going to be a hit because of what it is. And if you notice, every time I talk about specific figures that are going to be a hit, it's usually, let me remove this. It's usually a collaboration with Hot Toys. It's never just a Hot Toys line. Again, Venomized Iron Man. You know what I mean? Venomized Iron Man. You have the armorized Deadpool. You have all those figures are usually from collaboration lines, and those lines are the rare ones that aren't mainstream. And I think that those are the ones that are going to be really rare, because again, nobody wants them to begin with because they're not your mainstream line. So I think that's what's going to happen. So we have to wait and see. In the over time to see what
I'm gonna call and say the Black Panther. If they do more than one figure, I'm gonna say the Black Panther is probably gonna be the best one. I just can't see. Someone put a comment in there about Hawkeye transform into a 96 Honda Civic 160. Put that in there. I was like, you know what? That's really funny, but it also had me wondering, like, what else are people gonna transform in? Black Panther turns into Panther. I get it. What does Thor transform into? Like I
hammer, but.
Oh my gosh, that is straight up.
Either a hammer or a lightning bolt, either one.
Oh, you know what? Hawkeye turns into a hawk. There you go. Never mind.
You go.
I'm answering my own question there.
Iron Man turns into a nail because iron. It's unreal.
Black Widow turns into a widow. Look at that.
See? Yeah, a lonely woman. Unbelievable. Um, exactly. We got what was the other one? Hulk. He looks like he's gonna be a what? He's like all blocky. His head is all blocky, so I don't know what that means. What would the
Yeah.
Hulk turn into? That's weird.
Oh, that was weird. Well, what about Captain America?
Yeah, well, Captain America has a shield, so
So he's just gonna turn into a shield? A
he
shield,
turns
but he
into
has legs underneath. He has
he
legs on
turns
his
into
shield.
he turns into a star. Oh man, true,
And no
truly,
one's buying them now after this segment.
truly. I know exactly. Everybody's like,
We just
I'm out.
talked to everybody out. Anybody who might be interested, like, yeah, you're right. Star, that's stupid.
Calvin in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Thule, Imagine, BP, things and things flaking. Oh my god, this guy. Thanks for reminding to chase that Voltron. Yeah, no, Voltron's. I have a plastic one, very cheap, that broke, and I ended up having to take it apart because one of the tails of one of the tigers of the the animals broke inside the leg of the Voltron already built.
Ooh.
So I mean, again, I only paid like $70 for the piece, but it was a 1/6 scale Voltron, and you take it apart, you put it together, but the piece broke, so I had to take it apart. Now I have the six tigers like next to each other, which is annoying. But Blitzway, I believe, made a new Voltron recently. That thing is amazing. If you guys haven't seen
I know
it,
which
go
one.
look at
I've
it.
seen it.
Oh, it's
It is
beautiful.
pretty sick.
Received a notice occur. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Posted that in the group as soon as I got that email, guys. So yeah, he's coming early. Between May and August. Super exciting. And it shows something really important too. When was that figure announced for pre-order? It was literally a few weeks ago. Think
No, you
about
think
it.
of Tech. You think of Tech. Tech was announced recently.
No,
Crosshair was like the third one.
Record, no, Tech and Record were recently. But
Right.
oh no, Crosshair was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
going to be just a year. It's not going to be very
Right,
long
okay.
at all.
Yeah, I was confused. Okay, so yeah, so it was about a year now. So, but still, the fact that it's coming, sooner ish, that's a good sign. You know what I mean? That's a great sign. So does that mean they're making figures quicker? Who knows?
No, I don't think so. I think it has
You
to
don't
do
think
with the
so?
fact that it's a trooper. It's trooper and it's trooper parts. I
Right.
mean, think about the clone pilot that everybody's going crazy about right now. The clone pilot that was just released.
With the yellow.
That was what? I think it was May of last year during the anniversary, was it? Or something like that. I forget what Star Wars anniversary we had. I don't know if it was like for May the 4th or something like that from last year, but that's just under a year from announcement to. And I think it's just a clone thing, honestly.
96 Honda Civic.
that one got me when I saw that. I was like, man, he's got a point. What the hell else are going to transform
Hector in the
into?
house. What's going on, my friend? No, you're not late. I was late. I started a few minutes late because I was running around, but no, you're good. Thank you for being here, my friend. Nefty in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. We got Iron Spider to a Spider guys. This guy. Hulk transforms into an avocado. That's what he looks like. I would rather have some extra. No, well, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Yes, absolutely. Do you want the Transformers? Of course. That's you belong. This transformation aspect of these figures belong in a Transformer. Fine, but is it cool? Absolutely. The fact that this thing lights up, absolutely. The fact that it's die cast, absolutely. The fact that it's something completely new, completely different, I'm all for it. I was looking at the figure. If you really look at the figure, at the actual Black Panther, it looks very like there's something that throws me off about it. It's not a complaint, but it's just very, I think it's all these like sharp edges all over it that make it look, not so appealing to the eye. You know what I mean? Everything just looks like it's just sharp edges everywhere. You know what I mean? There's no roundness to it. So I think that's the only thing that I'm seeing that it's like, it reminds me of like a War Machine. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah.
So I think it's the bulk up top that's like throwing me off, because look how tiny this waist is, and then look at all this bulk up top. So there's something, I don't know if it's that, but I keep looking at it. I'm like, there's something that's like standing out and popping up for me.
On the positive side of this here, push comes to shove. If this is like one and done and they don't decide to move forward with this line, again, it's going to look awesome with your armorized Deadpool.
Right.
You know what I mean? All those miscellaneous like War Machine, was it War Machine Punisher, like all those kinds of releases.
All those
You put those together, that's still going to look cool. So if this is one and done, don't feel like you're going to lose your money on it there, because if you're into Iron Man and you have those kinds of figures already in there, putting those together, you can create your own line. It'll still be a piece that's going to stand out in your collection. So,
right,
but it's niche. It's niche. It's not going to be for everybody. Everybody seems to be like, well, it's I'd rather get Transformers, which is, of course, has been around for like 40 years. How you? I would definitely pick a Transformer over this random Black Panther who in armor suit this time. You know what I mean? Right. So, yeah, but it's still very nice though. I will give it that. It's nice.
I think what would have done it for customers and buyers to get this, I think if they would have added the head sculpt.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that really would save that. For
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I know it wouldn't. I'm like, is he?
Can you
SOB
imagine?
Joking right now? Like, no, I couldn't. I was just like,
oh man,
sure.
Oh man,
sure. Whatever you say, Fabs.
That's the Voltron I missed. Thanks again, Blitzway. Oh, Blitzway. What? Wait, it was Blitzway. I did say. I thought it was. Yeah, Blitzway. Pilots are gems. No one gets them. Then everyone wants one. Exactly. Thank you. The original Star Wars pilots, those black ones. I remember when they were out, nobody wanted those things. And again, back then they weren't making that many, and they were sitting. Now everybody wants one. The pilots is very true. He's 100% correct. Everybody, when they come out, nobody wants them. When they're sold out, everybody suddenly needs a pilot. And then they go up $300, $400, $500, $600. I want an Iron Man diecast motorcycle with the missile gadget. Oh, that'd be nice. Look at that. Sounds like Street Hawk. You guys remember Street Hawk? That close up looks sick. Yeah, no, this is beautiful. And the fact that it lights up too, that's really cool. It's gotta be painful transforming the spear into tail. No, I don't think so. It's funny. I noticed that too. I was like, how do they probably, you know what it looks like? It looks like the Black Widow's weapon, the last hook weapon. This is what this is. The same style, the same style of material. If you look at the connectors here, this is what the weapon is made out of. These little connectors here. Black Widow's weapon, hook weapon. So this is what it is. So they made it. I guess you're able to mess with it and fold it and bend it to be able to get this look, because if you look at the spear, it's perfectly straight, and it's exactly the same thing. So they use whatever mechanisms they use for Black Widow's weapon, and they use it on the tail, which is very freaking smart. And this is why Hot Toys will always be the best of the best of the best of the best. What'd you say?
What's ironic though, I was gonna say what's ironic though is like if you get this in hand, like the whole like gimmick to this is that it can transform, but I think realistically, if you get one, you're just going to keep it in one pose. I don't think you're going to keep it in Black Panther mode or Panther mode there, because I just imagine going from Black Panther to Panther mode is such a pain in the ass that you're not going to want to redo it, or you might start loosening up the joints and making things a little like flimsy and all that stuff like that.
Correct.
So
yep. That would be
pick your poison.
Exactly. That's exactly why I want to constantly, flipping from mode to mode, like exactly what you said. Eventually you're going to loosen up the joints. You're going to, you don't know what's going to happen. And, it's common with regular figures that people just mess around with constantly. Can you imagine something like this? And it's going to hurt you more because it's $500 and change. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it'll be more painful when you mess this up. So that's usually why I get two of whatever figure to display the second look, so I don't have to constantly go back and forth and switch this and change. You know what I mean? That's why I get the multiple. Right. It's to me, it's just easier. You know what I mean? It's just you get two, so just display them and leave them alone. And that's why I would love the two. But let's say hypothetically, I could only get one. I will probably have it regular mode. I don't think I'll have it. In beast mode.
I would agree.
You know why? Also, you got the shield and you got the spear. He's gonna look badass with those weapons on anyway. You know.
And that base is looking good though too. Let's not forget that base is kind of nice too.
Well,
Oh,
that's your
does he come
yeah.
with
That's your.
two?
Oh, I don't know. That's just
Because
your regular
one is
oval
stone
diamond.
right
Oh,
there.
see, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. You know what this looks like? This looks like the Blurg's stand, but painted black.
Possibly.
Yeah, but let me see, because that's true. It looks like it's two, but I don't know if they're just using one for pictures and then one. No, only one. Yeah, so it's just for
Ooh,
pictures.
you don't do that in a freaking promo
you don't.
freaking
You
picture.
don't.
Like you do that for
You don't.
like the blogger photos.
See, here it is. Yeah, that same diamond bit. That's a useless base. I mean, it's nice that it's black. It's different, but I don't like it's too big. TIE fighter pilots. Yes, those. Nobody ever wanted them. Nobody. And now everybody, you can't find them. It's crazy. A lot of haters about this, but there's different. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of people are just again, if it's not mainstream, oh, what is this crap? This is BS. You know, who's asking for this? And it's just, you know, you don't have to like.
It's not
If you
just
don't
that.
like it,
We're so spoiled though too, because honestly, like we have like so many things that we're all waiting for and things that we want to be made. That when Hot Toys does give us something like this, we're all like ready to poo-poo on it because
right?
it's not what we wanted to announce, which is normal. I get it. I do it myself sometimes too. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I give it his flowers. Like I say, it looks nice. Is it for me? Probably not. But you know, I appreciate Hot Toys trying something different.
Oh yeah, no, I will always welcome everything that they do. One six, one quarter. You know, power pose. I love what they do. I've always loved what they do, which is why I collect, you know, everything they make. And so this again, this is not for everybody. Just like I've always said, every other line like this, that's a collaboration. It's not for everybody because it's not mainstream, but it doesn't mean that they're not good figures. And another thing, they're always for some reason they're always really expensive. You'll never get a collaboration figure for cheap. It's always $400 and up, you know, which is crazy. Um, this is for the Thor. Peyton in the house. What's going on, my friend? What'd you say?
I said we're averaging one watermelon every 10 minutes. I'm keeping track of that.
So this thing transforms, or it's no transforms, my friend. It's a full blown transformer without the transformation, without paying the transformation license. But yeah, this is straight up. See, it goes from Black Panther transforming into Black Panther. Nice, right?
That's a dope photo, though.
No, that's beautiful right there.
That's a poster right there.
Can you imagine having that as a poster for real? For real?
That'd be nice.
I can't get over this height. Like again, I know it's your standard, you know, diecast body height, but it's like, man, you know how tall this thing's gonna be? Beautiful, and how heavy. That's what I can't. I love the heaviness of opening up a diecast figure. Oh my god, so nice. They're also
feels premium.
Exactly. That's true. The Asian market as well. Not for me. I was begging engineer. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to like it, but you don't have to bash it either. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, that's it. But you know, people are like, oh, it's trash. It's got like no way. It's you know, it's art at the end of the day. It's not about the armorizers. Can't believe bypass comic books real started. The stuff gets passed over. Well, I think what they're trying to do is switch it up on us, you know, here and there. I feel like if we got the same stuff, you know, if everything was movie related all the time, I feel like just like people get annoyed with this, I think people would just get annoyed eventually with just constant the same thing all the time.
Exactly.
You know, a movie, a TV show, a movie. You know what I mean? Like eventually it's like, all right, like do something else. So I think, you know, and again, goes back to what I always say. Nobody's going to make everybody happy ever. Period. End of story. It's never going to happen. It's unrealistic. It's not possible. It doesn't exist. So it's either, you know, you like it and buy, or you don't like it and don't buy. But we obviously know that this community is very quick to, you know, if it's something that doesn't interest them, it's like, oh, die, you know. So it's like you gotta.
And we kind of do that too to kind of talk ourselves out of buying it too, like in a way.
Right.
Like I
Correct.
feel like
Absolutely.
it's one of those things. Like if I say something like this about it, then I'm talking myself from convincing myself to buy what I'm bashing, if that makes sense too. So
Oh no,
again,
100%.
we all do it. Again, it's something different. We'll see how it turns out in a year or two when it comes out, if anybody cares, or maybe people want to give it a try then. Who knows? But you'll definitely have your chance with this one. This one's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Right. Yeah, no, this is not going to be one of those that's going to be sold out anytime soon. It's very, very expensive, like I said. And these don't, again, because they're not mainstream, they don't really go that fast, and they're pricey too. Let's see. I mean, people complain about this Marvel can release being slight variations. Then what? Exactly. Thank you. No, Nathan knows. Nathan knows exactly what goes on. It's true. People complain about they want new stuff, and then when they get something new, it's like, oh, why? Who asked for this? Well, you did because you wanted something new.
Not this new stuff. I meant something else. Jeez.
Not this different stuff. The other different stuff. This has the play. See, exactly. That's exactly what I said in the beginning. This is a player sky feel. I'm passing, but I respect that. Exactly. Yep. That's the first thing I said. I was like, why does this look like Play Arts K like all of a sudden? But again, I'm not complaining. Look, I think it's a nice figure. I think it's cool. I think it's different, and I can't wait to get it. But it does look like Play Arts Kai a little bit. So guys, next we're gonna get into Bow. So this was announced today. D'Lo, I'm not even going to say anything. You go first.
Well, if I'm reading your mind, Fabs, I can tell you hate this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What? People, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this.
Are you kidding me right now?
Look at this thing.
Are you kidding me right now? Holy cow.
This is her picture.
I didn't know
this is not a head sculpt.
Listen, I didn't know InArt makes Marvel characters, bro. Did you know that? This is InArt quality right here.
No, this is 100%. This is InArt 100%.
Dude, these look so good. I mean, I saw this morning and I damn near jumped out of my seat. I couldn't believe the quality. I mean, that is like 4K quality right there. You can see like the dent and all the features of the skin and the toning there.
Everything.
I mean, the hair, the braiding. Crazy. I mean, this is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. I've never again. I might be kind of a victim of the moment right now, but these are probably some of the best head sculpts I've ever seen Hot Toys ever produced.
Yep.
Again, I might be just excited right now, but this really is good. And I really, really, really am happy that Hot Toys is giving us updates. I mean, I can remember how many times I've seen a blurry photo, and then the day of release.
Yeah, that's when we find out. Like Green Goblin.
First look at what I pre-ordered 2 years ago, and I'm like, what the hell did I just buy? And I applaud them for at least doing this here, because wow, she looks incredible. Who else you got? Do you have Spider-Man and Mighty Thor too? As well.
Yeah. No, they're coming.
No doubt. What do you think about this one, dude? Because I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored.
This is probably the best ever head sculpt they've ever made. Like, in my opinion, I think this is the most stunning, the most immaculate head sculpt they've ever made. It looks, to me, this looks like her. This doesn't look like a head sculpt. This looks like a picture of the actress 100%. This looks like it's her in the suit. Look at the skin. Look at the hair. Look at the part. How you got the like the haircut. This thing, the pores. Look at the complexion. Everything about the head sculpt is spot on. I don't think they can make this any better if they tried.
I don't know, man. They probably will in a couple of years. They might outdo themselves. That's the thing about Hot Toys. I mean,
not right now. I'm early. Go ahead.
No, I know, but it's kind of like, like us video gamers. When we got a PlayStation 1, we were like, oh, there's no way graphics can get any better. And now we're up to the PlayStation 5, and it's just like, here we are. It's crazy.
I'm saying right now, if they try to improve it, there's nothing to improve, is my point. Obviously, 2-3 years, it's gonna be better, but
right. No, I agree. This is like literally, this feels like it's pushing the limits of like what you can do in 1/6 format. And it's impressive. It is hella impressive. And then, you know, it makes you wonder. I know I joked about this being in art or something like that there, but it makes you wonder that this is Hot Toys flexing, just to remind everybody, hey, we can pull out some nasty stuff when we want to. And kudos to them here because, again, I don't know how many people are in for this version of Black Panther, but the fact that they did this for this Black Panther here, this goes to show you that anytime they want to, they can flex, and they can flex hard.
Yep.
So,
that's why, like, when people, you know, talk about, oh, you know, especially with InArt, oh, InArt's coming, you know, that goodbye Hot Toy. Like, what? When people were talking like that, I was like, these people know absolutely nothing about what they're talking about, and they clearly don't know Hot Toys.
It's people, the heat of the moment. People like this new stuff going on where, like, you know, I'm happy everybody's getting the Joker, but I've been seeing a lot on my feed lately, like everybody getting the InArt Jokers from wherever they pre-ordered from, and they're loving this and I love my InArt Joker. No, I have some of my concerns about it, my frustrations, but you know, the head sculpt, I won't take anything. It's a 10 out of 10 head sculpt, but it's just like this whole avenue of talk of where, like, oh man, well, InArt needs to do this, figure this. It was like, Hot Toys still has that license. It's not going anywhere. So I don't know where anybody's talking about this here. Like, and Hot Toys is no slouch. And I love when competition breeds better products. I mean, the only person, the person who wins in that situation is us, the collector. And that's all I care about. I don't care about two companies and what they're trying to do. I care about what I'm buying is the best possible product in the market. And if I wanted the Shuri Black Panther version, I know for a fact there's nowhere I'm going to find a better looking Shuri than this right here. So major flex. Kudos of Hot Toys on this one. This is awesome.
Are these actually head sculpted anymore? I don't know. This was a little too perfect for me, but who knows?
This is AI, bro. AI is making our figures now.
I believe it. Because this is like, I'm telling you, I've never seen something so good. Now you need to, but no, this right here, it's something that I wouldn't buy two of because I wouldn't display her with the helmet on. You know what I mean? I would have her with the head sculpt, her holding the helmet or having the helmet on, you know, on the stand, on the base, and then her holding the spear and having one of these on, you know, something like that. But I'm definitely not displaying her like this. I like her head sculpt too much to waste it on, you know, not use it. So, and this is good. This head sculpt's nice, but this, you know, this doesn't beat this, you know. So I have to display this. It looks classier like this as well, you know.
Yeah, it's the highest compliment you can pay to that figure there because it's supposed to be Black Panther, so it's so good you can't hide that head sculpt. You have to use that one there.
Yep, look at that.
It's almost like you don't have a choice. It's that good. You have to do it.
Correct. And, you know, worst case scenario, if you need the second one, you need the second one. But to have this like this next to this, like, it's not really going to do much. And I know that already. So, but hey, if I could get one cheaper, if I could get a second one for cheap, you better believe I'm getting a second one. Let's see. As a DC collector, InArt will be getting my money because the IP will focus. No, Hector, stop it. Don't do that. Painting super lifelike. Yeah, no, this is really nice. Next, guys, we have the second update, which is, I believe, Jane Foster. There we go. What do you think of this one?
This is crazy because we've already seen recently a Padme head sculpt. And this one blows that one out of the water. I'm probably one of the few people who didn't like the Padme head sculpt, and I stand by. I'm still not sold on it there. But if I can get this head sculpt for my Padme, holy cow, does that take that figure to another level? But this one right here, this is one of the sold out figures right now on Sideshow. This makes this figure a million times better because I don't like the helmeted version of it, but seeing her like this, on the other hand, now we have a conversation of maybe I go out there and I find this bad boy.
Question for you: which hair do you like? Would you like better? Do you like the curly masked hair or you like the straight new hair?
I mean, the straight new hair just flows and makes more looks like a better.
She looks classier, right? She looks cleaner.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the curly hair. I mean, I don't have a preference. It's Natalie Portman. I'll take what I can get. it's Natalie Portman. But if we're talking about figures here, we are still talking about the figure, right? Not Natalie Portman. It's whatever. I'm changing. Yes, because I prefer the straight hair for 1/6 Natalie Portman there. But I don't know, like the head sculpt on the helmeted version, I don't see Natalie Portman.
It looks very like it's weak. You know what I mean? It's not.
Right,
It's not
is.
this.
It
It's not
is.
this.
Like I hope they update that one as well too. But if they don't for whatever reason, that Natalie Portman head sculpt is beautiful and could definitely be said to, put that on instead of the thored out helmet version of it there. So another really good one. Again, the fact that we saw Padme, I wish we had a picture side by side of Padme and Mighty Thor just to kind of compare the two, how they look together, because they look vastly different from each other.
Yeah,
they're vastly different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I feel like the Padme head looks more like this one than this one. You know what I mean? Like she's got those soft features. There's not much to it. You know what I mean? Just very blah. That head sculpt is very blah. There's nothing crazy about her head sculpt. This here though, this is like night and day. And that hair, I love this hair, by the way. This hair, I think, is perfect for her. Look at that.
Looks so
here
good.
she looks a little cockeyed here because this eye is going too much to the right. But that's just the angle, so I'm not even worried about that. This figure is going to look beautiful in hand. I can tell you this right now. She looks amazing. Look at those lips. Even her lips look fuller here than they did for the Padme figure. She had barely any lips on that head sculpt. No, she looks great. Yeah. Are you getting this?
This makes me curious. You know what? I honestly, it wasn't on my radar. Wasn't a big fan of the movie, to be honest with you. So that kind of like
head sculpt will do it though.
Yeah, but you know what? This is the tricky thing about being a collector, though, right? This is the tricky part where, like, my initial reaction is I'm not going to get into the storyline because I didn't like the movie. I was very disappointed, if I'm not going to lie. And part 3 is still my favorite version of Thor. And I have everything from that there.
So this is for you. This is for you.
Listen, I know I wasn't the only one. I know I wasn't the only one there. Thank you, Joker, for backing me up on that there. I was like, Natalie Portman.
Joker's like,
Portman,
what?
Baby.
Oh, man. That's so bad.
But no, to my point, I was saying is like I wasn't crazy about the movie, but this is the part that's kind of it's a negative and a positive when it comes with Hot Toys here. Had they been able to show me this when the figure was announced, maybe I would have changed my mind. Maybe I would have pre-ordered it, which I don't do stuff like that. But maybe I would have went out there and made this a priority there. But because it went so long without knowing if the figure was going to look any better than what it was. And again, I just finished saying I don't like the helmeted version. I think it's a little kind of weak on the likeness to Natalie Portman. Fast forward to 7-8 months later. Now I see this here. So that could change somebody's opinion entirely. Absolutely. If they want this or not.
Absolutely. Because you don't have to display it with the helmet on anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. So, then this could have been something that could have came home, but I don't know. I'm still going to wait and see. I am 100% more interested in this figure than I was a day ago. That's all I can do. Cause I know it's sold out on, I'm not sure you can see 2 quotes in here, sold out on Sideshow, but hey, we'll see how it goes there. I might change my mind. I might pick this up.
Look at her cheek. They do skin well with little. No, yeah, they do. They're very, very good. And I like how now they're filling in the blurred image. So this was blurred. Now it's filled in, which is cool. So I like that. The only thing is, I think Sideshow has to update their Hot Toy stuff. And now, last but not least, the newest update. We loved the head sculpt when it came out. First, we noticed there was a lot of wrinkles on him. He had a lot of he looked like an old man. All of that stuff is updated. What do you think of that? This thing, what do you think of this thing now?
Honestly, like you said, I thought they did a really good job at the first place. And this is probably the one that I had the hardest time seeing any major differences from what my expectation was. Because my expectation of Thor was because of Padme. So I had an idea what Padme made me look like. That was amazing. I had an idea what Shuri was going to look like because we already got her in Black Panther 1 not too long ago, right?
Right.
This one, when they showed the actual sculpt, I said, wow, this is a lot better compared to all the other Tom Hollands we receive here. So this one here, I feel like this one was probably the least modified and tweaked out of all of them there. And honestly, someone's going to have to tell me in the chat, like, what's different? What am I supposed to be looking at differently? Because I thought it was good then. I still think it's great now. So,
well, they removed. Remember, he had like all these wrinkles. He looked like an old man. They removed a lot of that stuff, so that's why he's so smooth.
oh, is that
now.
what they did? So they de-aged him.
Correct. He looks younger now. You know what I mean? He looked older. He looked more mature. Which again, it's not a bad thing because he's supposed to be older at the end of the movie. So we get that. But I think they made it that much better. And again, nobody was complaining the first time, and they were able to make it that much better.
I could not tell. I wish they did a side by side before and after with the Tom one there, because for that one I thought it was good.
Yep,
they should have just to say like, hey, this is before and after.
This
but
is the update.
It's all good.
Correct. Yep. This suit.
Either way,
beautiful.
I'm going to buy this one. This is the suit I want. I'm not getting integrated suit because I want this one.
No, this suit is beautiful. Yeah, no, between the integrated and this is obviously more classic. No, this is beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. So next we got finally released. They're shipping already, I believe. Mine. I actually no, they're not shipping. They charge the final fee if you're on payment plan. They charged mine last week, so they should be shipping within the next few days, maybe three to 5 days, probably. What did you get these or no?
I did not. You know me. I'm not the pre-order guy.
Well, are you planning on getting them ever? No.
Well, right now they're sold out. So
right.
I got to see what happens with them there. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, I mean, that's the thing. If they come available, I'll get one. If it doesn't become available, it doesn't.
But you didn't even go. You didn't even like sign into the wait list, right?
Nah.
Okay. So you'll just get it anywhere, right?
Exactly.
You'll just get it anywhere.
I'll just get it anywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Don't freak out just because something's waitlisted or gone on Sideshow doesn't mean that it's gone everywhere else. You could always find it somewhere. eBay. Actually, let me tell you guys a quick story. So I was waiting for, it was 3 figures. It was the Black Widow snowsuit. It was the Hydra Stomper and Steve, and what was my third figure? The Captain Vaughn, right? So I didn't pre-order those because I was like, oh, they're not a big deal. I'll just get them. They're going to be available. I'll just get them with coupon codes, whatever. Well, I wasn't able to. They weren't allowing me to use coupon codes for them, so I ended up paying full price for them. But the Hydra Stomper was $625 with Steve, like $625 plus shipping and tax and all that stuff. So I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm spending all that money, on that. So I went on eBay. And somebody had it for $500, $30 shipping, and it was best offer. I offered $430. They accepted it, so I got the Hydra Stomper and Steve for $460 plus tax. Beautiful. Obviously from eBay, it came out to $499, not even $500. So that's always a possibility, guys. Don't stress out. Don't freak out. I never expected that was ever going to happen. To get a figure that would have ended up costing me $680 about, for me to get it in less than 500. So, don't freak out. Don't go crazy. Oh my God, it's sold out, or you'll be able to find it somewhere. If you were to get these eventually, which head sculpt would you display it with? The Clone Wars or the episode 2?
Episode 2 all day.
Episode 2
all day on that day.
You like that look better?
I prefer the realism. I like this helmet. It's really cool that they added in there. But for me, like, the first thing I think of when I think of Star Wars, I think of the movies. I don't think of the cartoons and stuff like that there. So I automatically will get drawn to that first. I know some people the other way, the opposite. Huge fans of Clone Wars, huge fans of Rebels and all the anime shows, and they're going to say, well, I choose that one. That's awesome. So that's the great thing about this figure. You don't have to choose. But
Right.
if it was me, I just like this. I think this is beautiful. Absolutely. The phase
No,
one
it's
helmet
yep.
customized. I think it's dope. I love
Yep.
this look.
Andreas in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. This head will never leave the box. The mask is too cool. He looks older than the OG sculpt. Yeah, exactly. He does look older. Yep. The more clones, the better. Yeah, people love those clones, man. It's crazy. You really, really hardcore fans of Star Wars cannot get enough clones. It's like you cannot make enough clones. I get it, but it's
Yeah.
like, man, like it's crazy because you could get enough clones. Backup sites can up. Yep.
Definitely, I'm feeling some fatigue for clothes. I'm feeling you on that one there because I have every clone like ever released by Hot Toys, and now I'm kind of like this here, like when it comes out, I'll get it. It's just because
Right.
I got
No, yeah,
so many clones.
it's like it gets to a point where it's like, all right, enough, you know.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm waiting on this when it pops up. Exactly. See, the Thor does the weight game. I just went to Sideshow, ton of stuff. Mine their dead stock is waitlisted. Ooh, yeah, we're getting into that, Hector. Brandon in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Do you got anything new? Let me know what you got. I know you always get good stuff. So I can't wait. I obviously ordered 2 of these. I can't wait to display each one. One with the Clone Wars, one with the Episode 2 line. I love the weathering of these. They look beat up. They look like,
Love
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
like that's what makes them. I think that's what gives them character. That's what makes them really, really good, really stand out at me, at least for me. All that weathering, all that beat. They're really beat up. I don't know what they would have looked like if they would have been all white. You know what I mean? I think it would have been a little bit different,
Sure.
and it may be a little bit more boring. But this is cool. I love how they look. They put them together. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're not supposed to be together because they're from 2 different worlds, but they look really nice together. Not that one. Where'd it go? The 2 yellow. There we go. Like that.
There you go.
Like those 2 yellow right there. Badass. Look at that. He's diving. Look at that. Like, they're just beautiful. Beautiful.
Awesome. It's
Yeah,
really
beautiful,
nice.
beautiful figured. And the thing is, about the clones, they're the most basic, easiest to put together figures in the world. And if you pay attention, what makes them, it's just, these panels are the most basic figures ever. And they're probably one of the most popular characters in the world. It's insane how much money they make on these things. You think Hot Toys will ever stop making troopers? Yeah.
No. Which is why I'm not
Such
worried
easy
about
money.
this one being waitlisted and the shiny being waitlisted. Like
Such easy
just
money
like,
for
I
them.
gotta. It is, which is why. Like, can we talk about that for a second here? So, clones are waitlisted, guys. Clones. Like, listen, if there was one item that I bet my bottom dollar that you don't have to worry about going waitlisted anytime soon, and I talk about real waitlist, right? Because we're as a community, we're split. Some people are like, gotta pre-order again, guys. It's that time. Hot Toys didn't mess around. The economy, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Right? And then there's me by myself, lonely, standing on this hill, declaring, ain't no effing way. You telling me clones and Iron Man figures are going to start being waitlisted now? I don't think so. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. These things are so easy to produce, and they're so cheap because they've made their money on this thing 1,000,000 times over already, and we're still getting freaking what are you going? We're getting vehicles. We're getting what's it, Commando Appo or whatever. I can't think of. There's so many. I can't even remember literally all of these guys here. And you're gonna tell me a shiny is waitlisted right now, and there's no way anybody's be able to get one? I call BS. You're talking about a clone pilot that's literally a shiny with a different helmet is waitlisted right now? I call BS. I do. I really do.
No.
And I don't know. But
it's true. I believe you. Because it doesn't make sense. They've made tons of these clones because they know, number one, they know they sell. Number two, they're, like you said, they're easy to put together. They're easy to make. And it's not difficult to make a few. If they can make a few thousand Star-Lords, which is a lot more difficult than to make this, You don't think they're gonna make a few thousand? You know, like it's a no brainer. But it's crazy how they play those games, though. I'll tell you that. The thing is, we're beyond hell now. D'Lo, hell had a base.
Damn, that's deep, bro.
They might as well call these clone Terminators. They'll be back. Exactly. They'll always be back.
Preach, preach.
Always.
Everybody come to my side. There's plenty of room. Come to my side.
No, it's true. No, it's very, very true. All right, let's see what we got next, guys. Yeah, I told you guys we got so much to talk about. Oh my gosh, so much juice. Juice. Let's see. We got this beautiful man. So
yeah,
this guy looks awesome. My Shang-Chi is here, actually. I'm looking at it right now. I can't wait to open him. My Wenwu, I have to order him. I thought he was coming. He's not. So I have to get him, but they look. What do you think of the Wenwu? First of all, what do you think of the? And I know we talked about this already, but what do you think of the one with the suit compared to this? And which one do you like better?
Definitely like this one better. We definitely talked about that one. The one with the suit is from a different part of the movie where he's supposed to be quote unquote younger,
right?
And I just feel like that one doesn't really mesh as well. Plus, it's kind of a basic figure as well, in my opinion. I 110% am behind this version of Wenwu here. So I don't even think, honestly, I completely forget. You have to remind me every time you bring up Wenwu and bring up that there's a second version of him. I have to keep remembering because that's how much I don't even think about that one there. This one right here is perfection, guys. This is absolutely perfection. If you enjoyed the movie and you enjoyed his portrayal, this is a no-brainer. Gorgeous figure. I would definitely run and get this here. I am a huge fan of the Shang-Chi movie. In my opinion, I think that is the best Phase 4 movie outside of Spider-Man that we've got it. That's my opinion. There's Spider-Man, and then I feel like Shang-Chi comes right after that there. So Shang-Chi is definitely coming home. Wenwu is definitely coming home. And, I'm hearing so much buzz overseas on this Wenwu character. I mean, I don't know much about the actor who plays Wenwu, but apparently he's some kind of a legend over there overseas. And like a lot of people in that side of the community are super hyped for this figure. So when you hear about them being super hyped for a figure, the hype is real. This came out really, really good here. So yeah, I want this one. This one is going to come home for sure.
No, it's beautiful. I love the outfit. I love that outfit 100%. I love the way they made him look. I love his head sculpt. He looks really, really clean. He looks really, really good. I love all the effects. I think that's probably my favorite part of the figure. It's the effects, how they both come with the same effects and tons of effects too. It comes with the with the ringed forearms, without the rings on the forearms. Just really, really cool stuff. What do you guys in the chat think about this? Are you guys getting this? What did you guys do with did you guys pre-order or not? Luis in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys order this. You order Shang-Chi yet or not yet?
Not yet, bro. It's
Not
Marvel,
yet.
So I'm waiting for my coupons.
When you get him, are you gonna have them like fighting each other displayed, or just like standing, regular stuff?
110%. The very first thing I'm going to try is the whole rings colliding kind of effect thing that they do with the two of them together. That is absolutely number one priority on my list there. So I might have to wait because again, I'm waiting for coupons on Wenwu and Shang-Chi to be real. Yeah. And so that might be a little while. So maybe I'll just do like the fire effects for Shang-Chi for the moment. But yes, I want that's final battle mode I want for this thing here. But I'll probably get Shang-Chi first because that'll probably come first and get discounted first. So I'm gonna pair these together eventually over time. But once I get both of them together, that is 100% goal right there. I want that look. I might even look into seeing how I can kind of wire it to get like an LED in there to get those to light up.
I was gonna say somebody already did LED toy. I forget his name is. I think his name is LED something toy. He already put LEDs around the rings on his forearms. I don't know if he did anything to the effects yet, but he puts LEDs on everything. And another thing I was gonna say is is it really going to be this simple that this thing's going to not like fall to the, you know what I mean? Is this not photoshopped? Is it photos? You know what I mean? Like that's another thing we got to really think about. Are the effects going to be heavy here where they're going to fall? You know?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
That's
It's very possible because
think about it. This is very, you know, this is flimsy here, but he's holding on to rings. So I don't know how this effect's going to work, but we got to, you know, it looks, this is the best effect, I think.
well, it's such an iconic pose from the movie as well, too. So you got to be able to do it.
Right.
But you're right. I mean, those lightning effects, I mean, I have hundreds of those from all these figures I had all the time. They're flimsy as hell.
They're flimsy.
So
That's what I'm saying. I don't
but
know. But that's what I'm saying.
these are
He's
new
holding,
ones. So maybe
but look at this though. He's not holding on to the actual lightning effects. He's holding on to a
no,
ring.
he's holding
got
on to
a
the
ring.
rings.
Right. So I don't know how this is attached to the ring somehow. You know what I mean? It's weird.
We'll find
But
it
we
out
gotta
soon.
see.
Once we get in
Yeah,
hand there.
exactly.
But
Exactly. Once
I
open
want
them
this. I 100% want this.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. You buy now. You buy now. Yeah, no, it looks amazing. Is right. They should put magnets on there. That would be cool, so they could stick to each other. Very smart, Nathan.
Who do you think came out better? Thule brought at this point here. I want to make sure he gets his flowers on this here. Who do you think came out better? When was Shang-Chi? You should just open up your Shang-Chi now just to answer that question. Go ahead and show everybody.
Well, no, they both look really good. But I'm gonna say Wenwu looks like. I mean, again, they're both spot on. They both look exactly like the actors. But I think, see, like he looks exactly like the actor here too. But I think he looks better. I don't know why, but I think he looks better.
No, I completely agree. I know why, because he is better. That one came out amazing.
Yeah, there's something about that head sculpt is like spot on, perfect. There's no complaints.
He looks like
about
a badass, man.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like legit, like just like the actor. Like really, really good stuff there. So yeah, I'm with you. Wenwu for the dub.
Yeah. What about that suited figure? What is that? So is that Japan only? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was some kind of exclusive. I don't know if it was for a new store that was being opened or something like that, but it was some kind of exclusive over there. So
yeah, because I never heard anything about it. I definitely want that figure too.
It got quiet on that. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I never heard anything about it ever again. That's why I was asking you if you heard something. Let's see what else we got, guys. All right, so I think that's it for Hot Toys. Now we get into your favorite third party. So here, guys, we have a brand new. It's called Peaky Blinders. I don't know if it's from a movie or what. Tianhong Toys. I never heard of them. Look at that. You get a toothpick. Pretty cool. I don't know who this is supposed to be. John Shelby. Does anybody know who John Shelby is? Because I don't know who he is.
Bro,
look at this.
You have not heard of Peaky Blinders? Of course, I'm not going to even answer. Of course, you'd have it.
Why?
Dude, it's an amazing show. It's an amazing show on Netflix.
No idea.
Yeah, I know you don't watch TV, so like, yeah, but dude, it's
wait, what is it about? Explain. Tell me.
It's basically like freaking British mobsters and stuff like that. Like they're in the bootlegging business back in like Prohibition / World War I or II. I forget what it is there. It just wrapped up its final season a couple months ago. It's a good show. Like if you're into that kind of thing, it's good. And this is John Shelby. So this is the youngest brother of the Shelby brothers there. So it's been a while since I've seen the show. I'm not sure if he looks 100% like the actor, but you know, I've been seeing a lot of Peaky Blinder figures pop up over the years. So kind of cool. I wouldn't go down the road of like collecting figures from that TV show, but I mean, I won't, but that doesn't mean somebody else wouldn't. So
does the outfit look like the show?
Oh, 100%. This is really well done. The tailoring on it there looks exactly what one of them would wear. I mean, they're British gangsters. That's how they kind of dress there. So, and they're known for that top hat. That top hat that he's wearing, that's a cool little backstory to it there. So what they do is they used to wear those hats because in the event that they got into a fight with another rival gang or something like that, they used to sew razor blades into the hats and use those during like an altercation. So then it's actually based off. Oh yeah, this is actually based off a real family. that was, like prominent in that time era there. So all TV show based off real life events. It's a great watch. I would recommend it for sure.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about it, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. I don't know. I just don't know anything about it. It looks. I love the outfit. Look at that. What is this? I forget the name of this weapon. This was part of
Grand.
Yes, the Grand. I know it from the Call of Duty game. Remember that World at War?
Yeah, that's how I know it too.
Yeah,
That's it.
the Grand. That was actually a really powerful weapon in the game too.
It was OP,
like
as the kids would say.
It was yeah, exactly. It was overpowered. You would shoot somebody and that's it. It was gone, but you had to shoot him like 4 times. Yeah, so that's a cool. I mean, it's a decent figure. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Daft Toys Robert De Niro figure from the Godfather. He had that same hat.
Yes. I mean, it's the same time period. That's
exactly right. Same kind of like outfit too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So we had that. We had. Oh, look. You want to talk about Leon? Since you, I think, didn't we talk about him? Oh no, it was Graeme. Graeme brought him up. So Graeme, we're on Graeme's stream last week. Was it Saturday? Saturday. Was it Saturday? No, it was Monday.
Yeah, Monday would be Graeme's.
Yeah, we were talking about Leon, and this just popped up. It looks cool. I mean, I don't know if anybody's looking for this right now, but this character apparently is a big deal. What do you like this or not?
You never seen The Professional either?
A long time ago. I was maybe 11, 12, maybe 10. So I don't really remember much. I saw it on HBO.
Definitely worth the rewatch. I mean, it's a classic there.
Yeah, I noticed everybody loves this movie.
Yeah, well, no, it's really good. I mean, this was John Wick before John Wick. You know what I mean? This was the 1990s version of John Wick, except he was French. Right. But didn't they make another character as well, too? I think they made Gary Oldman's character, like the cop. The guy, he was like dressed in an all-white suit. He was supposed to be
Oh, yes. We talked about him. Yeah. The Gary Oldman figure. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, so
oh wow. So it's from that movie
too. It's from that same movie. Fun fact, Natalie Portman, that we just talked about earlier today, that was her first ever movie role.
Yeah, I saw.
She was the kid.
She was a kid, I remember. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Him?
Yep, that's him right there, Gary Oldman.
So there you go, guys.
I wonder why they're doing this now. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not by coincidence, I'll tell you that. And
no, it's not.
You know what this could mean? Could mean that 777 Toys is owned by this company too. It's not that one, this one. Z6 Toys, or maybe the other one owns this one. You never know. I think
all these third-party companies are hilarious to me. Like, yeah, we own like 19 different companies.
That's exactly what they do. Exactly. A big company will own a smaller company and give you the crappy products with the smaller company, so they don't get tainted with the bad quality as the big company. They do it all the time. Now, this figure here, not this one, but the companion piece for that figure for this one was apparently a huge hit. Again, because of the video game. I never played the video game. Was it Red Dead Redemption? I believe that was a game.
Mm-hmm. Number two, baby.
So this game is, again, I remember the game. It was a hit. And so they started making these figures. They were selling out like hotcakes. And now we have a companion piece by Master Team, whatever that is. I have no idea. What do you think of this figure? What do you think of what it looks like? I never played the game, but I know the game. Who is this character, if you know? Because I have no idea who's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I played the game too. I beat it. I loved it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head here, but he's the bad guy. He's the villain of the game there. It's cool that they're making these, man. I was very tempted to get the Lim Toys version of the main character from the game there. I think was Arthur Morgan. There he goes, Arthur Morgan.
Right.
But again, that was me in the third party group. You know me, I don't trust third parties. I didn't do third parties, so you know, I wanted that so badly, and then I passed out on it. Then now I can't find it because now I do want it. Of course, that's how it works for me. That's just my luck.
I can't
But
find it.
dude, I mean, that thing. Have you seen that figure? It is loaded with so
Yes,
many
yes.
weapons, effects,
I
clothing. I
noticed.
mean,
Yep.
it's a
Yeah,
hell,
didn't it
it's a
come with like
hell of a
two
third
outfits, I
party.
think? Two outfits, I think,
Yeah,
right?
two
Yeah,
outfits, head
yeah.
sculpts. I mean,
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
that thing was a loaded figure there for a third party. I
I
was like,
remember.
oh, I want that, but then I shouldn't. But then I want it. But
But
I
who is this?
digress.
Who is this guy supposed to be? Like, is he in the game?
Oh, Junkie, bless your heart. Yes, thank you, Micah. He's Micah from the game. So he's yep, Micah Bell. Yeah,
So
but
he
yeah,
is
I mean,
part of.
super cool figure. Definitely one of those figures that you'd want to have Arthur or somebody else to go with them. He's kind of a
Right.
side character. There you go. Like this, for example, here. Pretty dope. I mean, they've made Arthur, that's the main character right there. That's Micah. They also made, what's his face? Oh my God. I'm drawing a blank of the characters' names here. But yeah, all good stuff there. It's dope. If I started with the line originally, I probably would have picked this up, but at this point I'm kind of over it. But for those who do have it, keep going down this rabbit hole. It's such a great game. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's probably one of the best.
I remember when the line came out, it sold out pretty quickly, and then people were looking for, like, asking people, like, "Oh, anybody selling?" I'm like, "What the hell are they talking about? Like, why is that figure such a big deal?" And then I remember what the game, about the game, but I was like, it's a third party. I mean, it comes with a lot of stuff, but like, it's not like, again, because I wasn't drawn to it. I was like, what is the big deal? But I understand, why it's such a hit figure.
Like
Peyton,
the
don't
way
leave. We're
people
not
talk about The Last of Us, that's what this
correct.
is like too.
Yes, exactly.
This is like
Same
right
exact
up there
hype.
with that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yep. I remember that. Peyton, don't leave yet. We're not done yet. Look who's back. This guy has been traveling the world. Unbelievable. Finally came back to the peasants. Unreal. Oh my God. Thank you for being here, my friend. What'd you bring? I hope you brought me back something. Unbelievable. This guy. Just ahead of time, just if you did bring me something, just I don't want to hear any problems.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
So that's for you ahead of time if you did bring me something. If you didn't bring me anything, then that's not for you. That's not he can in the rain. Oh my God. I mean, it's odd. The dude fell in love with the little girl. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oh, the movie. Wait, The Professional? That's what
Yeah.
happened? Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Hector.
Not in that way. Not in that
Oh,
way.
thank you, Hector. I'm good. Sequel is coming out. Professional. Ooh, Electric Boogaloo. What the hell? Electric Boogaloo. I was like, what the hell? I thought it was for real too. I was like, what the hell? I'm picking these RDR. Ooh.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah, no, those are good. Like he said, come with a lot of stuff. I remember that first one. It was like outfits and weapons and accessories. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, that figure comes with everything. Bad Boy for Life Pass. Micah. Might get this wish I move. No, get out of here. This guy. You're not getting movable eyes with third party. I mean, you can, I guess, but it's got to be.
Never know.
Well, it's got to be a line that's not Master Toys, Master Team, or whatever the hell that is. Let's see the clips. You guys hear about? Yes. So I posted it in the group. I posted that apparently they're working on a Street Fighter movie again. Hopefully it'll be good because we need one. All the animated ones are really, really nice. Like really good movies. And that one's not good. All right, guys. So here we have some low stock remaining figures. This bad boy, as you can see, low stock remaining. Not fun, but I don't think it's true, honestly. But if you haven't gotten yours and you don't want to miss it, But this, what do you think of this? What do you think when this came out? Were you like, I'm all in, or like, let me wait and see?
Well, funny story about that. That when this was announced a week before, I just scooped up the Days of Future Past Wolverine.
So you're
I
not buying
just
this?
did. Honestly, I don't want it just because I prefer the one with the uniform.
You like the
and,
suit,
like,
yeah.
I like the suit. I mean, the suit is amazing. That's the best looking Wolverine I've ever seen. This one's
Now-
no slouch suit. That head sculpt is beautiful, but the civilian clothes doesn't do it for me.
Having that Wolverine and knowing that they've made that animated series head sculpt, that actual Wolverine head with the, have you seen it?
Yes,
Why didn't you
I
buy
have
it?
seen it.
It's
You know
beautiful.
what? I
It's
keep
like by S Kings.
forgetting
I think?
to look for that. Yes, S Kings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to go find it.
It's a beautiful.
Tonight
and it
when
goes,
when we're done, I'm gonna look for it because I keep forgetting to look for that thing.
no, it's a beautiful,
because
and it
it
goes
does
really
look
nice
sick.
with that outfit, with that
Yeah.
suit. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, I ended up ordering 2 of these just because I have to get the 2 different shirt looks and the jacket. So I ordered
Of
2.
course.
I ordered 2 of these. No, but this is like you have to, like, look at that. And look, and I don't know if
Love
you
the
noticed
base. I
too.
just love the base.
Yeah,
bro.
the base is beautiful. I don't know if you noticed. I got to show you something. They copied in art. Hold on. Right here. See the
Uh-oh.
forearms? They copied in art. So look at that. In art.
What a bunch of
This is-
hacks these Hot Toys guys are.
So what they did was, because the Joker failed, they bought the extra arms from them and they made them this.
That makes sense.
You
That
know,
makes sense.
so this is so guys, you heard it here first. Hot Toys copied in art with the forearms. That's one figure.
Secondly,
guys,
collaboration.
Now we have another one waitlisted. Completely
Ooh,
waitlisted. I don't believe this one bit. I actually just placed my order a couple weeks ago. I had completely forgotten about the figure. When I saw that it was low stock, I was like, wait a minute, let me get it real quick. So I did, so I'm good. But do I believe this is waitlisted? I don't think so. I think if you do join the waitlist, you are going to get your piece. I think that might be another game that Sideshow's playing. By putting figures on waitlists, they actually get people, obviously, nervous. So what do? They join the waitlist, and then what happens? It converts. You know what I mean? So I think that's another game that the Sideshow's playing to get people to get more comfortable with the wait list. So for example, if you're a person who doesn't pre-order,
And pre-order
right?
it again. Specifically get people to pre-order it again.
Right.
Like,
So
that's what that's about.
So exactly. So for example, you're a person who doesn't pre-order. You see something on waitlist, you're gonna be like, oh man, I gotta join the waitlist because just in case. So you don't know if you're getting it or not, but Sideshow knows that you are gonna get it, because that's the whole point of the game. You know what I mean? To get you, again, it's all FOMO. It's the whole FOMO game that they're playing. They get you to, oh my God, it's waitlisted. Let me join the waitlist. Again, most likely it's gonna convert and you're gonna get your figure and they're gonna get their money, and that's the game. So
you know what I thought about this on Fabs? To touch on what you just said there. The wait list now is now the new blue screen for pre-orders.
Yep.
That's what that is. It's
Absolutely.
the new blue screen for pre-orders.
Because it's more serious. You know what I mean? Once you're at a blue screen and a wait list is 2 different worlds. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
the wait list is the worst of the 2. You know what I mean? So that's why they're giving you this one first, because you see wait list, you're like, oh man, did I miss it? Let me join it, and then you're gonna get it.
And you're gonna pay full price, and then it's gonna be on the site for God knows how many months. And that's what upsets me about what's going on with the 1/6 economy, let's call it here, because times are tough. This is a blessing to do this hobby and to be a part of this community and stuff like that. And we've been losing a lot of good collectors over the last 2 years now because of what's been going on in real life, right? So for us that are here and seeing how much the game has changed since we all started, Sideshow is playing a pretty dangerous game here. He's playing a real serious dangerous game here, because I'm not sure how many, if this stuff again turns out to be a lie, and these things are going to be available, and the wait list is not as big a deal. Maybe some of this stuff is like legitimate. I don't know. No one knows. You got to talk to
Right.
somebody on the inside to know for sure. But my
Right.
gut tells me that a lot of this is coming back, right? Maybe not all, but I'd say a good 90% of this, maybe higher. But what happens is eventually you can play this game all you want until eventually you have to show your cards. And if you show your cards to the collectors now, and 90 to 95% of this stuff comes back and it's in stock, man, it's going to be a rough day. It's going to be a rough day. And it's going to be a reality check for a lot of collectors, because that's going to piss off so many people that they might just say, bump this, I'm done. And they they leave altogether and find another hobby to invest in there, So, at the end of the day, man, it's just like, I hope this is true. If I miss out, I miss out. I'm okay with that. That's part of the game. That is part of the game, and I'm okay with that there. But if I wait and it's still available, I'm going to feel good that I waited. For the person who didn't wait and pre-order and did what they were supposed to because they were told this information and it turned out to be a lie, that person is going to feel sour. They're going to feel real played at that point there. And they might do something where, say, you know what? I won't do anything. How about that? I'm just going to get out. And that's where Sideshow needs to be very careful with this here, because you're playing with fire. You're playing with our emotions in a time where we're choosing hot toys over eggs and gas and everything else that's inflated right now.
Yep.
I just hope this is true, because I don't want to be on the other side of this looking at how the hobby is going to look like, how the community is going to look like when all this kind of finally is revealed. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a weird day. So
Peyton says the best thing to do is to pre-order the stuff you really want early, so you don't have to. Yeah, but the thing is, Peyton, what's happening is because everything is so dirt cheap now, everybody's turned off from pre-ordering anything, because if everything's losing value, why would you want to pay full price for something that you're going to be able to get later on for $50, $60, $70, $80 less? That's what's happening. So nobody's pre-ordering, not nobody literally, but not the same amount of people are pre-ordering now that they were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So that's happening. And the reason it's happening is because of that. People are trying to save money. So when they try to save money, then you get stuff like this, joint waitlist. It backfires on you. But the problem is not you trying to save money. The problem is Sideshow trying to make that money. And that's why they have to play games with us to make that money. And that's all it is. Luis says to D'Lo.
Oh, no problem, Lou. Louis, like, no problem, bro. I mean, it's an everyday thing for all of us in all different kinds of shapes and ways there. So, like I said, to be able to do this in this economy, it's a blessing. It is 100% a blessing. And,
Absolutely.
Obviously there's people who are in worse shape than some of us here. And, deciding whether or not the head sculpt is accurate, or do I really want a Black Panther that transforms? That is really, that's a very luxurious problem to have these days here. So yeah, you got to keep it in perspective, So, and the thing too is, like, if we're picking this stuff over other things that, maybe in the horizons that we had to worry about, and we're choosing this here, I don't want my distributor, aka Sideshow, to play games with me. You really don't, because, hey, if I'm going to spend $400 on this, it better be worth $400 when I get it, or it better be sold out like you're saying it is, because I made this a priority over something else that I may need to take care of in the near future. So, obviously have your bills in order, and, obviously don't overspend and overexert yourself when it comes to your collecting there. Collect at your own pace, whether, there's FOMO out there for things to be gone or not. Things are never fully gone. That just means you need to take your collecting to another level, and you got to find ways to scavenge and find deals, whether it be, other websites, eBays, or secondary market, whatever like that. But just at the end of the day, like, just make sure, I guess, guys, handle your responsibilities first. Don't let this over consume you on that level. Fun story, guys, real quick. Someone said something about, why don't you just pre-order what you want? So everybody who's watched the stream before, has seen me before, knows D'Lo does not pre-order. I don't do that anymore, right? Now, there's 1,000,001 things that I would definitely 100% pre-order any given day on Sideshow's website. but I don't do it. Why? Because I'm 100% hell bent on finding the best deal possible, and I'm very skeptical that Sideshow is going to be looking out for me. Okay, so I really wanted Boba Fett in the Throne. Really wanted that when that came out. So that's been released about 6 months ago, something like that, right? I really wanted Chrome Mando. That came out about the same amount of time here. They're now in stock. None of the coupons work on those particular figures I just mentioned right now. So I can't, for the million coupons that I get from Sideshow every single day, just like I cannot use that. Okay. They still want me to buy the same freaking figure for 6 months that I want to use a coupon for. Okay. So that's that. So my patience just paid off recently. I just found a sweet deal for both Chromando and Boba Fett together. And I looked up how much I would have paid if I bought it full retail from Sideshow with my taxes and my shipping for both of those figures today. I found it for about $275 less by waiting, and I bought it on the secondary market. I saved $275. That is an entire other figure, guys.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And when you can save that kind of money, it is very hard to ignore pre-ordering as a priority. Just again, me, Fabs is a different beast. Not everybody can be on Fabs' level. I respect Fabs' game. But for me, the budget guy, the guy who's cheap as shit, who will wear the same sneakers even though there's holes in it, just so I can get another hot toy. Yeah, I like saving money. So, like I said, man, just don't overextend yourselves here. Definitely go at your own pace. If there is a figure and it is waitlisted for real, you will have another opportunity. You just got to do more work, but you'll definitely get it.
Guys, he loves hot toys so much. He meal preps with tofu burgers so he can save up money. Okay.
That's a premium, bro. I gotta say,
it's a premium.
It's ramen noodles over here, buddy. What are you talking about? Freaking tofu.
Tofu's trash. So guys, we what was I gonna say? So yeah, so exactly what Dilo said, talking about the economy and all that stuff. That's another reason why I started the raffle. So I have, as you guys may know by now, I have tons and tons of sealed figures, hot toys and third parties just sitting here in boxes. Because of the economy, obviously nobody's buying anything full price or over retail, so they're just sitting here. I came up with the idea, you know what? The raffle is perfect. Everybody pays, $20 per spot, blah, blah, blah. You guys could win, and many of you, a few of you have won in the chat right now, a brand new sealed. You got, who was it? William won. You got Jables won. You got Axel won. You got Dilo won. You got, Flavio won. So plenty of people win. You know what I mean? And they won. How much did you pay to win your Venom? Your deluxe Venom?
$20.
Okay, so he played one spot. He won a brand new sealed deluxe Venom figure for $20. The figure was what? $500?
Something like that, yeah, in that price range.
It was like 400 and change, $20. So if you guys can't collect, obviously you're not going to be spending, because of the economy and it's tough. And, everybody, I feel like to a certain extent is suffering because of it. $20 is easier than 280, 300, 320, obviously. So that's where that idea came from. I get to get rid of them and you guys get to hopefully, win for $20. So that's why I've been pushing them for a few months now. Because of that, because I'd rather give it to you guys for $20 than have them sitting here and put it on eBay and try to sell them, making somewhat some money. What'd you say?
And your odds are so much higher though too. You spend $20 on a lotto ticket, every week. I mean, you're going against millions and millions of Americans trying to win the same exact lottery as you.
Correct.
Whereas I don't know the exact number. Was it like 30, 40 spots depending on what the raffle is? Those are way better odds.
This one is only 27, but it's usually.
Oh my God, 27.
Yeah, 27. The big one was the die cast raffle was, I believe, 30. I think it was like 30. No, 35. I think, or something like that. It was a
That's double. Still not a lot.
Well, it was a double pack raffle, so it was Batman and Nightmare, black suit Batman, black suit Superman and Nightmare Batman, deluxe Wonder Woman with the golden armor, with the big wings. There was all die-cast figures. So that was one of the raffles that I was doing. And I forget what they picked. Whoever won that one, I forget what they got. Oh, wasn't it Flavio won the what do you call it? The DX 17 or 18? The Darth Maul with the speed with the
That's
speeder.
with the speeder, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
So he won that. He won that for $20.
Mhm.
That big raffle, he won that for $20. And he was, I think, either 35 or 40 people. I don't remember. So that's why I
And
do
we're
these
talking,
raffles.
everything is brand new, guys. This is Fabs.
Sealed.
Everything is brand new, sealed.
Brand new sealed, never
didn't-
open to check anything. Oh, just to see what. No, it's completely how I got it from Sideshow. You're gonna get it from Sideshow.
Yeah, I won my Venom brand new, $20. I mean, I wouldn't complain if I got Venom used for $20, but I got a brand new one, deluxe, sealed for $20. So, I mean, listen, I got lucky. Maybe you get lucky too. I don't play just because I don't want to take that spot away from somebody else. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't want to be, lucky and then unlucky because I won and you guys are like, oh man, well, obviously it's rigged because D-Lo won. Of course he won. It's rigged. So that's why I don't play. After I won, I was like, I'll never play again just because like I want to give that spot to somebody else. But hell yeah, guys, start playing Fastest Thing. I mean, I'm not trying to like sell you on the idea. I shouldn't have to sell you on the idea of getting a hot toy for $20.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, I feel bad when I see these raffles take too long because like
what do you think I feel?
Like I can look what I can buy. I can buy like what? If there's like 10, there's like 10 spots, right? Or no, I'm sorry. I meant to say there's like 20 spots, something like that. I can buy 10 of them and feel really good about my odds and paying $20 a pop and know that I'm still going to walk away with something cheaper than what it would cost me to buy on Sideshow. I mean, guys, pull out the calculator. It's like, D-Lo's got a point here. This thing is like 25-ish amount of like,
shipping, all that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. All that. I can buy half of them and be like, you know what? I'm definitely feeling good about my odds about this one here.
Oh my god. No, but so you see how you're making it sound like it's such a no-brainer? How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel pushing this and nobody wants like how I process like nobody wants to take a chance of winning a hot toy for $20 with the odds of 1 in 27. And if you get multiple, they increase.
Right, but I've gone on raffles on certain sites like and stuff like that. And it's just like, guys, I'm not sure if you realize, I don't think Fabs is the best salesman. I'm going to be 100% honest with you because if it was
I hate selling people stuff because I'm going to explain because it's funny you brought that up and you noticed that. I hate selling people stuff because I hate it when people try to sell me stuff. I feel like where's the scam? Where's the angle? So I hate it. So I hate like
I have done the raffles with Facebook pages and stuff like that, Instagram pages that do raffles, everything. And those raffles, it's like 100 deep. You know what I mean? They have they go into all kinds of intricacies, like 100. There's 100 entries there. Then if they don't fill them up, then there's what they call minis. So you can get multiple spots. So you do a raffle for a raffle to get more. It's such a racket, honestly, to like, if you don't want to do that kind of raffle, I completely understand because your odds dwindle significantly. Like I said, Fabs is a terrible salesperson, because number one, everything is brand new, right? Everything is brand new. So you don't have to worry about that. And Fabs, for some reason, even if he doesn't want those, he buys the deluxes for you. Right, so you don't have to worry about.
Exactly.
Oh man,
that's the worst part. You get all
that
exclusive.
I don't have to worry about. I wish it came with the exclusive. Maybe. No, it's a no-brainer. It's a deluxe. Okay, you're good there. Taxes and shipping is all included. So it's just like,
the only thing is,
guys,
let me
get in there on this raffle here.
The only thing is, let me make it clear. If you are, international, so anywhere else outside of the U.S., including Alaska and Hawaii, you're responsible for shipping. But anywhere in the US, it's I pay for shipping, so you don't have to worry about it. So $20 and you get it shipped.
Yeah,
and
no
I
doubt.
and I did
No
have
doubt.
and I did have a winner from Spain, believe it or not, and I had to ship it to Spain. They won the Sideshow Harley Quinn exclusive, and I had to ship it to Spain. I had never shipped to Spain. I shipped it to Spain. They paid for shipping. It was $60 shipping to Spain. He got a brand new Sideshow figure that was about $200 for $80, and he only got it for 80 because he had to pay 60 for shipping. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And can you imagine?
It's nuts.
So yeah, and Jables, yeah, I just figured, because like same as D'Lo, I figured you just stopped because you won and you didn't want people to. But if you want to keep playing, absolutely, just let me know, message me and tell me what spots you need. Thule actually played one spot earlier too, so thank you for that, my friend. But yeah, exactly. No, it's funny. Salesperson being a salesperson is the worst. I cannot. I feel like by me trying to sell you on something, it's like
You're
comes
almost
to me.
pushing people away.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I don't, because that's another thing. I'm not a pushy person, so I don't
Right.
want to bother anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not gonna try to like be in your ear about. That's just not me. So that's why I just tell you guys it is what it is. You want to play, fine, and that's why it's been dead for how long? Because I'm not gonna keep in your ear. Because what's gonna happen is you guys are going to start seeing my messages over and over, raffle. You're going to be like, God, this guy's so freaking annoying with this raffle. And it's just going to get annoying.
Nah, guys, he's being modest though. Like he will post it once and then he won't bring it up again. That's the thing about like Fabs. Like Fabs is not a pushy person at all when it comes to this stuff. I'm more pushy too because like I want you guys to get some freaking figures. All right, I want you guys to start being collectors again. I don't know. I don't see nobody posting their figures in the group chat. I don't know what you guys you're coming home with. But listen, if you guys are not coming home with figures and you want figures, this is the cheapest way to do it. And even if you don't get a figure in your first try, the second try, third, eventually you're going to win. And if you add it all up, you're still going to be cheaper than what you pay full retail for a Sideshow figure, man. Freaking Urban Bike.
And one other thing too. Oh my God, what the hell was I going to say? Oh my God, what the hell? I was just going to say something about the damn figures. Oh my God. But anyway, I completely forgot. But yeah, so, the reason, here's the another thing. This is the catch. This is what I was going to say. So the catch is you guys get figures for $20. I get rid of everything, clear up this room, and hopefully get more cases and shelves in here so I could get more figures. That's my goal. And that's why I didn't even care, because I could easily put everything up on eBay and for whatever, it sells for whatever. It is what it is. But I said, you know what? Let me make it more fun. $20. Here you go. And so by getting rid of this, you guys help me get rid of this. You guys get your figures for $20 and I just free up my space. So that's the catch. You know what I mean? That's the entire catch. So I just need these gone because once I start getting my module cases, it'll be, wide open. Right now, this looks very, very, it looks tacky. It looks, it looks like a storage unit. And my collection room, I have too much pride in this, in this basement to have it look like that. And it's been like that for years. So I just said, you know what? I need to get rid of this stuff. So that's where the idea came from, just to get rid of everything, quickly. And look, it's still sitting here, which is, again, it's crazy, but I'm not going to push you guys. I'm not going to, because it gets annoying. And I could easily, tag you guys, Raffle and put, in the group and have everyone look at but I don't do that just because I'm not annoying. I'm not going to annoy people. Definitely not going to annoy you for $20. So if you guys don't message me, I'm not going to go after you. I'll let you guys know and I'll post the announcements, but that's about as far as I'll go. Cause I just don't like bothering people. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying, because I'm already backed up. Well, $20 is cheaper than shipping. This guy.
True.
Yeah, let me know. Next one I'll drop. Yeah, well, no, they're running now. Like I said, there's 27 spots. 3 are taken so far. Frank took one, Thule took one, and Polo Ralph took another one. So that's the 3. And whatever you guys are, whatever numbers you guys want, just message me and then I'll put you guys in. And it should now with this, announcement, hopefully it'll fill up really quickly and we can run it right away. Because that's what I like. As soon as it fills, literally the moment it fills, I run it immediately, like within minutes. So it's not like you got to wait. Like, oh, it filled. Now what? No, I run it immediately, so you don't have to wait for. Oh, how long do we have to wait for this? Got up in a river for 3. This guy, unbelievable. Always trying to scam me. Unreal.
Wait, what do you put up here? D-Lo, if I see you in a My Pillow commercial. Hardy. I am a salesman by trade, so this isn't hard for me to do. So yeah.
Oh man. Where do we set it? You message me privately on either Instagram or Facebook Messenger, and we'll talk. I'll send you the screenshot of how many spots or which spots are left, and then you pick whatever you want. And you guys could pay Cash App or PayPal. You know, it doesn't matter. Obviously, friends and family, because you're not gonna get your money back if you don't win. So it's not like you're gonna file a claim or anything like that. Are you a doctor? Yes, sir, I am. What does that mean? I can't sell stuff because I'm a doctor? I don't get it. Well, I'm a salesperson. Economy.
That sucks to hear, Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I hope it picks up, bro. I really
No,
do. But you're doing the right
tough.
thing.
It's tough, but
handle your priorities first, brother. The collection,
Yeah.
the hobby will not go away. It'll be here when you come back and you're ready to do your thing.
PayPal. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. And then tell me, just go in the group and tell me what spots you want. They're available. All jokes aside, are good. Yeah, no, it's just again, it's just going to benefit me to get rid of this. That's like pretty much the main reason why I even thought about that. Because again, like D'Lo said, they're not your basic cheap figures. They're all deluxe. They're all the best ones you could get. It's just I need them going. So why not give them to you guys for $20? Local Lou in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Haven't been around in a while. The Thor's been missing you. He says, "Where's my boy Local Lou?" A toy doctor. Exactly, a toy doctor. Can we have? Of course, you could have. Like that's what D'Lo said. You could buy 10. You could buy and still be paying less than the hot toy. So yeah, you could buy multiple. You could buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could buy all 27. Man. Yeah, exactly.
Buy half of them, guaranteed 50% chance of winning. I mean, this going hard.
Doctor Good Deals, exactly. Doctor Good Deals. Exactly. Oh man, I keep telling them, local. See, there you go, Local Lou. See, Thor, he's here finally. Your boy, your Holmes. So, all right, guys. I think we have one more, and I think another one. So this is another figure, guys, that is almost sold out, apparently. This is the collector's edition because the deluxe is still available. Which I would usually say that the deluxes usually go when they're priced the same as the regular one. But the fact that this is $75 more expensive, I understand why this would be going faster. So I do believe this one. I do think it makes sense because people, $75, it's a huge jump. A $300 figure, it's about $350 or so. So a $375 figure, it's already $400 plus. So that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. So I understand why people are saving that $75. But I do believe this is true. I don't know why, but I do. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I don't know. This one, we've talked about this one multiple times. Like it's gone waitlist, it's come back, it's gone waitlist. So
right.
Really hard to gauge this one here if it's real or it's not. It's Batman, so you like to assume that they made tons of this figure here. So I think at this point, I think it's priced good to begin with. So I've never been like, okay, well, if this one goes on sale and I lose out on $50, I'm not gonna. It's not to be the end of the world for me because I think it was priced accordingly anyways. But it's just one of those things. If this is something you want, just go ahead and pre-order it, and it is what it is. But yeah, D-Lo's not going to pre-order it. I want it, but I'm not going to pre-order it. So.
It's like D-Lo's not going to pre-order it. Oh man. So what do you say to the people that want this figure? They want the base package, but they don't want to pre-order.
So they want the. I don't understand
they
the
want
question.
This,
so they want
this, but they don't want to pre-order it. So hold off, or you're gonna have to pre-order it?
I don't know. I think this one is going to be around personally. And again, but if I'm wrong, and I reserve the right to change my mind here, just go ahead and pre-order this bad boy if you feel that's wrong. If it's something that you're absolutely passionate about and you're okay with the idea of possibly being wrong and it possibly being available, and then it can be discounted, and that's not going to bother you when that happens, then go for it. But if you're like me and you're here playing chicken with Sideshow, you're playing chicken with a multi-million-dollar company, then then we'll see what happens. But again, if you're prepared like me to hold out on pre-order and it eventually possibly does go waitlist, you need to make sure you know your stuff when it comes to how to scavenge, how to look for deals, setting up eBay alerts, all sorts of things just to kind of keep yourself prepared in case of emergency to break glass. You know what I mean? So I would say, again, if you're not confident that you can hold off and be patient about this here, then go ahead and pre-order it. If you think you know what you're doing and you think you can find a deal if this turns out to be real, then don't pre-order. We should do like a whole episode of like what to do and how to like scavenge for deals. I think we should do that one day.
That's a good show to have.
I think that'd be
your
helpful.
Show. That'll be your show. We'll do it one day, and you run it. No, really, we'll do it and you run it since it's your idea.
If you want to, I'm down.
You mentioned something. You said something about if you wanted to change your mind and you could.
I don't think so.
So guys,
yeah, womp womp.
It's like womp womp. Weak. So let's see. This was going to be one of those via yeah, exactly. This is going to be a comparison piece to the in art. I'm not getting the in art. They could keep it. Bringing it back around in our pre-order version of Batman. Really sure about. Yeah, I'm not getting anything in art besides that Joker, which I kind of really don't even want it anymore. And but I'm getting it anyway just because I already placed my order. And I'm getting that second version of the Pennywise with the crazy hair, and that's it for in art. That's the end for me. So they could keep making their magnetic bases and their amazing magnetic forearms, and that's good for them. But I'm good. Tuli says, smash that like button, guys. Please smash that like button. I really appreciate it, guys. So yeah, guys. I think let me see if I'm missing anything, because I think nope, that's it. We're good to go. All right, D'Lo, you have anything coming on your Instagram? You said you were doing something with the video. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah. So shout out to Graeme at the Jedi's Night Watch here. I was kind of picking his brain. I'm really a big fan of his room update tours and stuff like that there. So kind of picked his brain, like how does he do it there? Because I'm no YouTuber. I say this almost every episode that we're on here, but I don't want to look like an ass as well too, and put something out there that it looks like crap, because the internet's not a forgiving place. It's there forever, right? So I don't need somebody in my comments saying, "Oh man, one angle, what a ripoff!" Like I don't need that in my life. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a professional. So I was getting a couple of pointers from Graeme. So I'm working on that now. I've officially reorganized the collection in the Maja case exactly how I want it, because I've been doing it little by little, because it's a lot of cases and I have to get on a step ladder to get to the very top of mine. So I finally got everything where I wanted to be. And like I said early in the stream, I got a sweet deal on a Chrome Mando and a Boba Fett on the Throne. So now that I have that inside the collection, it's been reorganized. So now I think it's showtime. I think it's ready there. So I'm going to start filming everything probably tomorrow and Thursday. And then I'm going to try to go ahead and really start working at editing. Graham's probably going to have to hold my hand here, because I want it to look good. If this is going to be the one and only time I do it, I want it to look really, really good. So stay tuned for that. It's coming soon. Also, D'Lo the Collector on Instagram, if you want to follow me there. I usually put some photos up there that you don't see in the group. So now I give you guys an exclusive reason to go follow my Instagram there. So go ahead and do that. But other than that, I also got the Quill from Mando. Love that figure. So it was a big week for me here. Plus, I have something special for everybody for Figure of the Week.
Ooh.
That's right.
That's correct.
Should I whip it out?
Back. No,
Should I
yeah,
whip
whip it out.
I'm just gonna whip it out.
Whip it out. Slowly.
All right, guys.
Let them savor the moment.
Should I turn off the lights to set the mood? No. Let's just get it. All right, here we go.
Wait, let me. Guys, ready for this? Watch this, guys.
I have been dreaming of getting this custom put together for a very, very long time. If you guys can tell, this is John Wick from the first movie. I always love this look with the turtleneck, the slick back hair look for John Wick. And I got an artist to reroute the head sculpt from part 2. I got him to dye the beard just right. I've tracked down an official John Wick body from the Hot Toys. You can see his, I forgot what it was. It's an HK. I can't remember the entire model name, but the HK pistol that he used in the first one before he switched over to the Glock
like
in the new ones.
HKS or something like that?
Yes, it's an HK. It's an HKS something, whatever like that.
Yeah,
but that's the original gun. Dude, absolute masterpiece. I 100% love that there. Matter of fact, hold on. Just for comparison, real quick, just so you guys can see, I did not spare any expense. So here is John Wick stock.
It's like night and
from
day.
part 2 there. Yeah. Absolutely insane there.
Wait, bring the new one up closer to the camera so they could see like the hair and stuff.
All right. Well, actually, let me give it a quick twirl here, so you guys can kind of see this here.
They could see the back of the hair.
More.
So, guys, this is all rooted, by the way. This is all like fresh.
Rooted. All rooted, slick back there. Beard dyed as well, too. Again, same exact John Wick head sculpt as the official one here. So it's an official Hot Toys John Wick head sculpt. No third-party ones, no special ones here. This is legitimately the same exact one. Let me see if I can. Let me get myself out of focus and see if I can get the figure. There you go. Let's do that. Let's focus. Yep, right there. Is that a little bit better? Can you see that better?
Perfect. Yeah, right there's perfect. Yep.
Okay. There you go. So now, completely rooted, slick back, beard repainted there. And then again, when I do these customizations things, I use straight up Hot Toys parts. I don't use third-party parts for anything. Like, I can save some money on that stuff, but for me, if it has to feel more authentic, I always strive to make it look as close to what Hot Toys would make a figure. So I got the same John Wick body put on him. John Wick hands official there. You see he has his ring. So you know it's it's the official one there. So you know it's the official one there. So I've wanted this figure for so long because, again, this is my favorite version of John Wick. I cannot be happy with the results. I had to wait a long time for someone to make a proper suit. This suit is from the 11 kit that they make there. So it comes with a body, the guns, the hands, all that. They're all kind of weak. The body was terrible. So immediately I had to change that out. Everything was kind of plasticky. So pretty much I bought that kit just for the suit alone. And I think it paid off. I think it looks absolutely stunning. So I cannot wait. Now that I know that we're going to get a John Wick figure from the new movie, now I'll have representation for the first, the second movie, and in the fourth though. So couldn't be happier with this here. So this is my figure of the week.
Lahada wants to know
So I got the head sculpt redone and actually purchased. I actually purchased the head sculpt from the customizer. You can find him on Facebook by the name of Duke Avocado. I don't know if you've heard that guy's name before, but Duke Avocado is the one who did the job on this one here. I bought the head sculpt from him, and he did the rooting and the paint job on there. And rest assured, it is not going to be cheap to do. I don't know what he's going to quote you. I don't want to quote. I don't want to quote him, his business. He might have just given me a deal. I don't know. Or maybe he charged me more than you let me know if he did.
It's like he's like, I'm not gonna tell you what I paid, but you tell me what you paid.
Exactly. Exactly. Then there will be hell to pay. But no, he's the same artist who's done the work on my Wonder Woman. He's done the work on my Nightmare Joker that I've done as well, that I showed you guys. So yeah. Duke Avocado on Facebook is who you want to reach out to there. Tell him I sent you, and hopefully he remembers my name.
Yeah, but that's not the first head sculpts you get from him, right? You've gotten more from him before.
No. I like I said, I've done the Wonder Woman. You guys just want me to just kind of show you these real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You show yours. I'll show.
Yeah.
Show
I'll show you guys. So guys, this is my figure of the week. So this guy, I ended up buying him after buying the Toys Era one, just to be able to display him exactly like I have him here, which is like this. This figure was a figure that I couldn't wait to have just because of this body. I knew that, again, I bought the Toys Era one. I originally didn't order it because I knew this one was coming out, but then I regretted it. So I ended up finding it for like $220. And then I bought this one because I needed this body to be exposed. As you can see, this thing is beautiful. No complaints about this figure. Just really, really beautiful body. So I needed the second one to be Hot Toys, because even though the Toys Era one comes with his body like this, obviously the detail is nowhere near close to this. It's you don't have that shine, that metallic shine that you do with this one. It's very the other figure is very dull. It's not so detailed like this. So that's why I needed it, just because I wanted this body in my collection. So here you go, guys. D-Lo is back. Let me just say hello to a couple people real quick that just joined the chat. Carlos, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Where is my friend Harold? Harold in the house. Harold, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Luis already talking body swap. Unreal. This guy. Let's see. Okay, I'm caught up. All right, go ahead.
All right, cool. So first one up here, we'll go with this one. This is the one that seems to be everybody's favorite. This is the Nightmare Joker. So this was a repaint of the original Suicide Squad Joker, the purple coat version. Can't talk anymore. The purple coat version from the Suicide Squad Hot Toys figure. Rooted, repainted, got rid of all those stupid, tattoo damage and all that there. And then again, I bought a kit. I think the third-party figure was called I want to call it the Reveler or something like that.
Yeah,
the
Reveler, the
Reviver, something like that. Something with an R. Look it up. But basically, I took everything off of that particular one. I reused the Hot Toys body that came with him. So underneath here, he has all the tattoos and all that stuff like that. You'll never see them, but I wanted it to be authentic. So I made a Hot Toys version of Nightmare Joker that they haven't made. So and that's what's cool about what I do here, because in the event Hot Toys decides to come back to a figure that I wanted done, but I've already done myself, I don't have to worry about it because I already have one, and it is a Hot Toys version of that there. And more importantly, now mine becomes a real one of one, because yes, you can get one if they decide to make it, but you'll never have this one. And that's kind of what I go for with my customs. So that way it's like, okay, if I don't want to get yours, I don't have to get yours. But if I do, I'll have two, but they'll be different from each other. So that's the thinking behind these here. And then over here, this was the first one I got done.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one here.
This one, no, actually, I think I've never showed this one on camera here. So this
Yeah,
here,
I've never seen it.
this is the Justice League Wonder Woman, but it's the training armor version of Wonder Woman. If you guys don't recognize the sculpt, so this is the sculpt that comes with the braided hair, that sculpted braided hair from the Wonder Woman movie. That's my favorite head sculpt of Wonder Woman up until like the 84 that just came out, which is really good as well too. But this at one point was the best Wonder Woman you could find head sculpt wise.
Yep.
But you can never use it because her hair was sculpted and it was in a braid. So I had him reroute this one here. Now I have hair on it there, and I think honestly, I couldn't be happier with this one here, how it turned out. It looks really, really good. Sorry about the lighting on it here. It's kind of washing out some of the detail, but absolutely stunning figure. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And the nice thing too is I do want the 84 at some point, but when I do get it, I don't have to worry about, oh, I already have a Wonder Woman here. They're both so different enough that I can be happy. This is my Justice League one, and then the 84 I can use for another project I want there. But there you have it, guys. You have my Wonder Woman, my Joker, and my John Wick, all from Duke Avocado. You better give me a freaking deep-ass discount, bitch. I want one now. I just promoted you for free as shit. So,
yeah. Well, actually, what you guys need to do is let him know that Dilo sent you, so he knows where the business is coming from.
Yes, thank you. Definitely throw my name out there because I'm gonna go back to him like, hey, anything new happen lately?
Any new projects
customers
coming up?
40 new customers? No way. So listen, we're gonna have to renegotiate my fee now.
Yeah, no, that I've never seen that Wonder Woman. That hair looks perfect. That hair is beautiful.
But you know which head sculpt I'm talking about? The Wonder Woman training armor one, right? The gold armor that she uses, from the flashback.
With the braid, yeah, with the braid.
Yeah. So yeah. That's my favorite Wonder Woman head sculpt there. So
Hector says,
yeah, guys.
Coño has no eye, Hector. Unreal. I went to a coffee deal with the DC representative.
You got to get clever, man, because DC gets the short end of the stick when it comes to all these figure releases over here, man. They should have made this guy over here for sure. But it is what it is. They won't do it. I'll make it.
Looks like Snyder will make Justice League 2 and 3. Ooh, look at that. That'd be nice.
I hope you're right, bro. That would be
sick. That'd be really nice. I don't even know the guy, so that's Dilo's boy.
Yeah, and I never told the guy I stream, so I never threw around my weight. I should throw it, right? You know what, Carlos, you're right. I should start throwing my weight around in this community. Like, hey, I'm not sure if you heard of me, but I go by Dilo on the streets. I stream with a little place called FabsFigures. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, the one single angle channel. You know that
exactly. Channel? It's a staple. Okay, that is like your signature.
All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat. Thank you guys for always being here. Thank you guys for those who watch after the fact. We'll be back as always on Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Again, thank you guys always for being here. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.